Yeah, we saw Liberation 2 with a little over 4 days on it, so I'm launching this mission early actually. We're just gonna make it Strength 2 instead of Strength 1, I think, but that's fine. And I'm gonna probably try Liberation 2 as well.
Menace 1-5, target coordinates incoming. Secure the VIP and proceed to the evac volume for extraction. Advent already knows we're here, so your position isn't concealed for the extraction.
Or is it?
Let's do this!
Important that the Specialist and Shinobi stay healthy, because I want to send them out on another mission immediately.
Heading to that location.
It's actually more likely, I think, with how enemies get deployed, that going all the way to the left side of the map and then running behind the objective and then coming up from behind it gets us out of the mission without a bunch of resistance. Let's try that.
No problem, boss.
Got it covered.
Whatever you say.
Sort of iffy dashes into Fog of War here.
Moving out. Let's move already.
Is garlic poisoning a thing?
Moving to
I don't know.
designated position.
It depends how much garlic you have.
Seems doable.
Already there. 10-4. Running.
You hear the stompy robot feet? No robots. There wouldn't be robots here.
What's making that noise?
It does sound a lot like there are, though. We'll just continue to ignore that evidence, though.
Moving on target location.
Without the introduction of human DNA, these creatures once operating under the guise of thin men now show their true form.
Snakes and robots, huh?
Purely reptilian species.
No reason for them to hide. The aliens don't need an infiltration unit anymore.
Finally!
I can handle that.
Confirmed. Let's do this! I'm on it.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Scanning.
Affirmative.
No assault in this game. It's a little bit tough to deal with overwatches if they happen.
Confirmed.
Actually, like,
On the move.
when you go from 8 enemies on the map to 9 enemies on the map, you usually turn 2 solo drones into a pod of 3 enemies on a mission like this. It's actually easier for me to run through the entire map with 9 enemies than it would be with 8.
On Overwatch.
We'll see if I succeed. It's like still sort of unlikely that I actually get there, but I would like to avoid fighting everything on the map if I can.
Moving to designated coordinates. Stepping off.
They just line of play me. The thing where enemies know where you are and walk at you once you pass a certain point in vanilla is turned off. The line of play sort of exists in that enemies are deployed relative to
Come get
your
some.
starting position and the mission objective. But that's why I'm like running down the left side of the map, because I spawned on the right side of the map and the enemies objective spawned on the right side of the map too. So I suspect all the pods are like here. There's probably one here. We already saw one that's like here. There's probably 2 there.
Blending in. Moving. Hostile forces spotted.
That is 2 advent troopers? Feels like there should be more than that. It's a somewhat high risk
Go, go, go!
thing to decide to do, because if we do end up fighting everything on the map, we just spent like 4 turns running, which means that reinforcements are closer.
Good to go.
But we're already getting to a point where we're close enough to evac that just running past enemies that we've pulled and evacing is becoming a
Got it covered.
like viable way to play a decent amount of the ways that this mission can end up. I think we keep going. I think we go all the way over here.
Heading there now.
I wish I knew where the mech was, but I guess the fact that I don't see it is pretty valuable information in itself.
Already there. Location confirmed.
The sharpshooter's slower than everybody else, unfortunately.
Got it. Moving.
Will do.
In theory, would it be a good idea to do the whole mission without waking up a single pod? Yep, in this game you get all the mission experience still, which is pretty much all of the experience that you get. Kill experience is not a large consideration in this game. You don't get the loot. Probably the biggest downside to be considering.
Understood. Moving out.
Let's do this.
Moving out.
I'm gonna try to cut the corner with my sharpshooter. Hopefully don't regret this.
Got it. Got it. Moving.
on Overwatch. I'm on it.
Will do.
Whatever you say.
Let's move already.
Very important that you don't say anything too loud while you're doing this, obviously. Don't want to draw enemies toward our location by
Affirmative. Covering now.
making any noise at all. Okay, they did end up walking at us. This pod's not an issue, though. The problem is that now that we're shooting, the other pods know we're here. Also, somehow you're on yellow alert. It's because I under-infiltrated, isn't it? Oops. Yeah, so the fact that I under-infiltrated meant that that was allowed to shoot me there. Why not just, like... Oh. That ends my turn. In your army stealth training, you were trained to be as loud as possible every second. Well, that's a different approach. If you just deafen the enemy, they won't be able to hear where you are anymore.
I'm going. Not too shabby.
Running. Here I come. Take this.
Loot destroyed. I hear you, robot.
On my way.
I hear you out there.
Now you see me? Position confirmed.
Tired of waiting around. Affirmative. Covering now.
I think we're just out next turn.
They're bringing in reinforcements.
The reinforcements are arriving. Good time to be leaving. As an officer, right? Hmm.
Finally. Here I come.
No problem, boss.
Guess I should have stood in the evac zone with my officer last turn. The sharpshooter actually in command range? Looks like yes. Oscar Mike. Sharpshooter's out now. You're still not, though. Okay, so we don't quite get out. Let's just, like, chill here or something. Hope we don't get patrolled into, because if we get patrolled into, it sort of sucks.
Orders confirmed.
Things are allowed to shoot us. Get you out since you have no health anymore.
I'm out of here.
That's too bad. I think if I just moved my scientist closer before hitting Oscar Mike, I was out this turn.
Scanning.
I guess get you out as well since you don't have an Overwatch anyway.
Evac confirmed.
Eyes on the prize.
Scanning.
Snake? Oh.
Did you Aren't we looking for this?
Nice, that stops it from shooting us. Huge. Oh my fucking god. Wow.
I'm on the move.
So I want to kill them all now. I feel like a waste to just leave.
Blinding them. They're on to me.
So this is a different way you can play a mission in Long War 2.
Copy that.
Just very intentionally trying to dodge enemy pods and completing the mission objective. And the idea is that we get fewer wounds.
VIP secure and in position for evac.
We do get less loot as well.
This is Firebrand. VIP is secure.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
I wouldn't have attempted that prior to seeing the map layout when we landed and seeing that we were on the right side of the map at our landing zone and the objective was all the way on the right side of the map too. And then hearing the mech was like, oh yeah, I really don't want to fight stuff very much. So that was somewhat of a like in the mission audible in strategy. This is one of the reasons that I like this game. I don't think there are many games where you can do something
Excellent work, Commander.
like that
Your efforts
drastic
in the field have certainly encouraged the crew.
in terms of changing how you're approaching something in the moment. And it feels like it's like fairly reasonably balanced and properly rewarding. Killing troop columns and supply raids reduces enemy troop density in the region. Okay, we got 4 days, 3 hours. So the way we would attempt this would be Specialist Shinobi. I think ideally you want a technical as well. A ranger with a laser rifle in this situation? No, that soldier's gonna be too slow. Maybe just minimize risk. And what's going on in this one is, you know, this isn't even worth it. I have to boost it for a chance. It's better to send a real team if I'm boosting anyway. Can a soldier that gets hit have a chance to not roll a wound? There's a specialist perk which reduces wounds. But in general, if you take damage, you're going to be wounded. You also can have plating that stops you from taking damage with the first however much damage you take. Like it blocks some damage for you. Need to go to the black market.
Avenger plotting new course.
On-screen chat is still off. Nope. Definitely not. This gets me 2 more laser rifles and a stun gun.
Setting course for West Asia.
Why am I doing this? Elijah! Thanks very much for the 5 months. I'll go show to you as well. How am I doing this late evening? I'm doing alright. Oh yeah, we just go triple laser rifle in the squad, right? Well, I mean, I guess I also want a stun gun. So this is a pretty important mission to win if we're going to deploy for it. Oh fuck, I didn't want you. Did I? I don't think I wanted you. Which means I massively overbuilt stuff. This should get it down to extremely light with 4 fairly strong soldiers. Can't afford tracer rounds now. That's all you got? Yikes. Thought I had depth perception. Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking I'd buy as well. Maybe that's why I oversold. And then I like forgot that that was what I was thinking. That seems plausible. That seems like something I'd do. Sort of a tough mission though.
In position for deployment.
Right, and the supply rate's coming up. So I'm about to spend 60 intel, at which point I'll have 28. And I'm 12 away from contacting a new region. Feels pretty rough. I used to be 12 away from contacting a new region anyway.
Setting course for the Arctic territories.
On 4-man missions around here, not a ton of room for error. Yeah, well, there aren't that many aliens. Hey there, Truffles. I'm ready for mission to launch. All 3 of those are rebels. Evac is between us and the objective. That sort of takes the option of being stealthy in this mission
Hostiles over here.
away from us.
Stepping off. Double time.
Imagine if the civilians moved between turns. You just like regularly got revealed by civilians. Oof.
Closing on target position now. Enemy patrol on the move.
Robots are here to ruin our stealth.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Looks like hostiles over here.
First stun lancer of the campaign.
Time to motor. Okay,
Probably 2 drones and 3 pods of 2 enemies.
I'm on it.
Scanning. On Overwatch.
I always feel like drones seem very happy-go-lucky. You can just sort of tell that they're having a great time. It's been my experience anyway.
Moving on target location. Overwatch. No problem, boss. We've been spotted.
Yes. At first, Advent deployed non-lethal stun units for crowd control and the occasional protest. We don't see a whole lot of that anymore.
Just a little off.
Fired up.
One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. think I can actually get Lone Wolf going here.
On my way. They're on to me.
What do I think about Twitch implementing a feature to support frequently asked questions? That would be awesome. There are sort of things that you can do already. Like you can make clips of yourself answering the question du jour and stuff like that.
Pulling ass. I'm going.
Can't type until you've read it. Yeah.
Did you see that? Found something.
In general, like channel landing page would be sort of cool, but people would just stop reading it.
Advent troops here.
And the downside of doing something like that is always going to be the bounce rate on it. Like, people are just going to leave your channel, never come back. So, unfortunate but true.
Firing rocket.
Not a problem.
Celadon.
What did you have? We got loot here.
Ooh. That was a lot of damage. Thought I missed that shot because it like lagged, but
Asset secure.
then it turned out that actually I just like hit the fuck out of it so hard that it crit and dropped loot.
Whatever you say.
Enjoyable thing to discover.
Not a problem.
Incoming! Over here! I can handle that.
Oh. Oh no.
Impressed yet?
The poor Advent Trooper.
Sure thing.
Won't someone think of the Advent Troopers? Large intel cache?
Hacking in.
Large intel cache?
Heading out.
I can handle that. Affirmative. Covering now.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Overwatch.
There's a drone to the left. There's a sectoid up ahead apparently. Sniper thing was not supposed to show up, yeah.
Seems doable. Got some advent here.
Okay, please run forward so I can walk up and flashbang you. Or even run my shinobi at you. Probably. Yeah, I think I can just run my shinobi at you. The trooper is a bit iffy. Maybe it's safer to flashbang this turn. Flamethrower you? Run the shinobi at the trooper? Hmm. Do I have a flashbang if I need it? Yeah.
I'm
going.
Those 3 crits in a row?
I've got the thing.
Sure, maybe. If it's on fire,
Firing incendiary.
does the zombie die? We don't know. Well, it's not on fire.
That's how it's done.
Sure thing.
Oh, I guess we can, like, attempt this, actually.
Hope this works. Enemy is still up.
Damn. Works sometimes.
You watching?
Hey, Abron! What happens if your Blade Master gets zomboed and you run past it? The zombies don't have any of the soldier perks from the thing that died. If your Shinobi gets mind controlled and you run past it, you're in trouble. Insectoid has set itself on fire. Okay. Got a clean map other than a drone that's behind us. Next there.
Copy that.
Moving out.
Hey, Garcia.
Seems doable. I'm on it.
On my way.
Fuck. Doors. Oh my god. I don't know what's up with doors right now. Last couple of days, the doors just don't. Yeah. Sometimes the game won't update targeting after you open a door for some reason. Hey, Tesla Rod. It is about 2 a.m. here.
System infiltration in progress.
Another watch list? At this point, Western US could cost like 100? Maybe I need a solution to mid-game that doesn't cost so much supply so that I can build a radar thing and get up to 5 regions real quick.
Seems doable. Overwatch. Affirmative, covering now.
Hunt him down. Getting it done.
It was a delicious burger. Mornington Crescent. It was very, very, very good. But then my fingers are a little bit greasy, so I had to like clean them. That was the only downside. feel like you have to tell both sides of the situation, right? You can't just tell the good things.
Location confirmed.
No, no powerful Yeti. Powerful Yeti, no.
Looks like they called in some friends.
Rolling out.
Sure thing.
On it.
One of the rebels is a long way away from everybody else. Just saying.
Got it covered.
Yeah, Lena. The gunner's just napping. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. It looked pretty grim, but actually just napping. It's okay. Get out. Do you think it's a faceless? Do you think it's a faceless sabotaging us? Might be a faceless.
Only the best.
Simply the best.
No problem, boss. You watching?
You've never seen a faceless, they must not exist. I almost forgot about this tower hack.
On my way.
Maybe it's good that that civilian didn't evac. Joke's on you, faceless. I would have forgotten my tower hack.
Move, move, move! Status confirmed. We've secured a civilian contact. I'm taking fire!
Good mission.
Solid copy.
Not a problem.
Good mission. So we got 3 rebels, a watch list, and a large intel cache. 100% of the time here. Never miss. I'm confused.
It's blocking me out.
I wonder if it would have let me hack again if I clicked on like hack there. That would have been weird.
We've secured a civilian
Maybe it was
contact.
grayed out.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
The answer is simple. Save scum. Save scum is always the answer. So that's it then. Restart the campaign. Restarting the campaign is the most powerful save scum. Just a second. Just a second. This is important actually. Oh. So you can't really see what's happening there because the cat's too dark. But those are his two front paws like in the air, and he's like curled up. Cozy cat. Oh hey, that's 4 promotions. Autoloader, emergency life support, body shield. The targeted enemy faces 20 aim and 50 critical chance penalties against you. Nice. And 3 rebels. And we're up to 89 intel. And now we get asked the difficult question. Because now there's probably a haven that we could contact at the moment. Oh my god, we got another at 134. Yeah, never mind. Okay, these watch lists have not actually been great. That's too bad. Fine. Well, I guess we scan. Another specialist, another shinobi. It's time to start training
We'll need to seek out new means of replenishing our resources.
some like mid-game carry type soldiers. I'm gonna go with a ranger here, I think. Just like a pretty good ranger stat line. Double ranger, make a bunch of rifles. I think this is an assault. Assaults are really nice soldiers to have on missions, but it's hard to keep them healthy, so having a couple of extras is a good idea. They'll save me intel in the long run. I mean, if I ever contact those havens, but I don't have to contact every haven on the globe. Boost. Infiltration. It's a very light supply raid. Gunner, technical, shinobi, grenadier, specialist. It's mostly Lance Corporal and Squatty. It's entirely Lance Corporal and Squatty. Alright. I'm going to play that one next time and call it for myself here. I have D&D in about exactly 8 hours, so I think winding down now and getting some sleep in is a good idea. Tomorrow I have D&D, and then I'm recording something offline. And then I'm probably taking a nap, and then I'll probably stream. So it'll probably be a late stream tomorrow, but Wednesdays are usually like my day off / late stream anyway, so not that unusual. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Hope you've been enjoying this campaign. It's been going really well so far. Do check out the !so far command to see information about the campaign since it began. And raid goes to Nick. I'm gonna raid Nick tonight. Always exciting. Never know what I'm gonna decide. Have a good one, everybody.